David Tennant is back, Catherine Tate is Donna Noble, and Russell T Davies is the new showrunner. Truly, it's a new golden age of Doctor Who, right? We're going into the 60th anniversary with full force. As the start of the 60th year of Doctor Who rapidly approaches us, we thought we'd summarise everything we know so far about the upcoming specials. Cast, crew, filming dates, and we've got a few tidbits to drop as well. Ncuti Gatwa has had his companion confirmed as well. The fantastic Millie Gibson is joining the cast of Doctor Who as companion Ruby Sunday. So if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. As always though, please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, because if you are talking about Doctor Who, we want to hear about it. Doctor Who's 60th anniversary story looks very interesting. We've of course got to unravel the mystery of why the Doctor has returned to his 10th Doctor face. Through comments from creatives, this is not the 10th Doctor, which David Tennant previously played. Instead, the actor is playing the 14th Doctor. Confusing, right? There have been many theories, but we just focus on what we know today. We'll visit them another time. Donna Noble returns. The Doctor will re-encounter her, but this leaves us fans with many questions. Last we knew, Donna could not interact with the Doctor, or her mind would burn due to the events of Journey's End. However, a leak which is still unconfirmed has suggested that she's been working with Unit and overcoming a meta-crisis ordeal. Currently, this is unknown, but it does sound interesting, and who knows? The special episodes appear to revolve around the idea of time breaking in a sense. Especially as Neil Patrick Harris's villain character is causing chaos. Students think he's playing an old character known as the Toymaker. Why do you ask? Well, the outfit and style suggests so. Also, if time is broken and chaos is caused, this character is one of them who could do so. New Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies has teased the specials. If you thought the appearance of Tennant was a shock, we've got plenty more surprises on the way. The path to Ncuti's 15th Doctor is laden with mystery, horror, robots, puppets, danger, and fun. We're also aware of Unit being back. This time the organisation seem to have updated their appearance from Jodie Whittaker's final episode, The Power of the Doctor. They're back in their modern Who red and black uniforms and appear more militaristic than we've seen in recent years. Perhaps going back to shooting first and asking questions later. I remember that Valiant scene, I'm just saying, my favourite scene since. Additionally, we're aware of other Doctor Who aliens turning up. Thankfully, we're not reusing the Daleks or Cybermen for the millionth time. However, two species previously seen in Doctor Who stories are coming out of the pages and onto the screen. It seems Beep the Meep and the Wrath Warriors are coming to life. Currently, the story seems to revolve around the idea of Beep the Meep's ship crashing, which Donna Noble's daughter discovers. More on this in just a moment. The alien of Beep the Meep, which is still a funny name, appears to have been chased to planet Earth by the Wrath Warriors, who proceed to hunt down the large but cuddly creature, therefore prompting Unit to engage the Wrath Warriors in combat. You see a bit of this battle on screen, where a Unit military truck is thrown into the air on top of a car on fire. Filming scenes linked to somewhere explain what's going on here. Overall, I think the Doctor Who 60th would be a nice classic Russell T Davies Doctor Who story. You know, the ones we're oh so familiar with since Series 4. Okay, the cast. As has been officially confirmed after lots of fan speculation and many rumours, David Tennant is leading up to the 3 60th anniversary specials as the 14th Doctor. Catherine Tate joins in for all 3 specials as Donna Noble, known as Donna Temple Noble these days. Of course, as we're not yet officially announced, we know from location filming in Camden back in May that Carl Collins will be returning for an appearance as Donna's husband, Sean Temple, with at least one special episode. Also known to be making an appearance in Special 1 are Jacqueline King and Bernard Cribbins, returning as Donna's mother, Sylvia, and Donna's grandfather, Wilf. Bernard's sad passing on July 27th of this year will also make his appearance in Special 1, a posthumous farewell both of the actor and the character. As we reported on Twitter in October, actor Tim Hudson's CV was updated in June of this year, to note that he would be filming an episode of Doctor Who under the character name Edward Lorne Bridges. Given the unusual name, and the use by Bad Wolf of the codename The Bridge for the show's new run, speculation continues over whether this character's name is legitimate or not. In fact, partially a codename to hide a significant character surname from the public knowledge. The CV update's timing suggests that Tim was filming scenes in the studio before location filming in Camden. The public casting call for Rose the character indicated a requirement for filming availability through May and June 2022. This part, as was announced, went to Yasmin Finney, known to many for recently appearing in Netflix's Heartstopper, who was seen filming scenes in Camden with others. Though the cast and crew did use the codename of Lily for the character. Yes, you can see why we're skeptical of Edward's surname now. Also noted, the character is trans femme and age 15, things that Yasmin has since confirmed to be the case during an interview for MTV UK's Queer Epiphany series at the start of September, so there are definitely plenty of truth within it. Though interviews have steered away from details regarding Rose, the casting call's notation of a character having one black British parent and one white British parent alongside her presence in location filming with the rest of the Temple Noble family has all but confirmed that Rose is in fact part of the Rose Temple Noble family, if that makes sense. Now, we don't know what filming for the special started before location rehearsals on May 16th in Camden. We do know that Camden location filming for Special 1 first took place on May 17th. We of course also know that Neil Patrick Harris is playing a character in at least Special 3. At this time, strongly believed by fans to be the Toymaker, last seen on screen in a story back in 1966. That story is often, but not exactly accurately, being called by official merchandise the Celestial Toymaker. Several on-set design choices from his first location filming in Bristol seem to support this theory, with a Toymaker of the Year plaque, a toy shop, and a depiction of Clara the Clown. Not to mention that his official announcement photography shows him wearing traditional storybook Toymaker clothing. Though the public announcement was timed with the first day of location filming in Bristol on June 15th. The photograph does seem to have a blurred set piece in the background, suggesting that Neil has already begun filming scenes in the studio before this date. An unconfirmed leak also does suggest this, but we'll go over that another time. Finally, as the surprise teaser trailer at the end of The Power of the Doctor showed, Ncuti Gatwa will also be making an appearance in some kind within the 60th special's narrative. Speculation on this snippet ranges from a return to Guardians of the Edge to a post-regenerative moment, some even thinking the story will feature the land of fiction. We'll go into this another time because that's like a whole new Doctor Who thing, or just a bucket of fish. Additionally, though the casting is yet unknown, we know from night shoots on June 6th that individuals will be playing Meep, heavily believed to be the famous Beat the Meep, and Wrath Warriors within the story of specials. Recently, the Sun newspaper has also claimed they have an unnamed source indicating that Miriam Marigolds will be involved as a guest star in the specials. It's hard to rely on this statement itself, but it certainly would not be out of the question for Miriam to be involved in the Whoniverse. In fact, she has been, previously lending her voice to one of the Blathereen in an episode of the Sarah Jane Adventures, and voicing the Innkeeper in the 8th Doctor Adventures audio, The Beast of Orlok. Moving on from that, we next turn to the directors. The most recent issue of the Doctor Who magazine has been re-announced to a wide audience that Rachel Talalay has directed Special 1, Tom Kingsley has directed Special 2, and Chania Button has directed Special 3. We say re-announced because all these three individuals had already made public statements confirming their involvement before this month, with Talalay acknowledging her involvement on May 18th, Kingsley acknowledging his on September 7th in a sentence deleted troll post, and Button acknowledging hers on Instagram in a post made on July 1st, after location filming in Bristol. In Talalay's case, her acknowledgement came after being spotted by fans at the Camden location rehearsing the previous day. However, Kingsley's came after the CV of hair and makeup designer, Steve Smith, came to the attention of Tardis Central, hey that's us, having listed him alongside the other two directors. Kingsley's own CV was updated at the start of October to note his work on the special episode. And of course, the casting call for Rose and Russell's social post of September 24th, known to have been the date of the companion auditions for Series 14, show that Andy Pryor is continuing as ever in his post as casting director for Doctor Who. Further out in the crew, a mountain of involved parties have come to light, with Matt Gray's CV revealing he would be director of photography, or DOP, in springtime, with a post later by Talalay on May 26 confirming further that he was working on her special. Nick Dance's CV also revealed in early September that he was involved as DOP for Special 2 under Kingsley's directorship. And Chania Button's Instagram, posting in June and July, revealed that Miko Usman will be DOP for her special. In terms of more general crew, for Special 1, a tweet by RA Agency confirmed that Ashley Downs had worked on Special 1 as a camera operator. Her CV specifically notes B-Cam and Steadicam operator. Special 2 seems to have the most elusive situation regarding cast and crew. Kingsley's CV has confirmed Tennant and Tate will be the special stars. Very little else is known beyond Kingsley and Dance's director and DOP. The latest Doctor Who magazine quotes Russell about the first cut of Special 2, screened on September 6th, saying, "Tom and Tim have done the best job," leaving a question of who the mysterious Tim actually is. For Special 3, it is believed that Leonard Merlin was involved on camera trainee, as he was working on Doctor Who throughout July according to his own CV, and that was when Chania Button was known to have been filming her special. though he could have been working on Special 2, as it's not entirely clear when that started and finished its filming run. As mentioned earlier, CV Smith's own CV confirmed his participation as hair and makeup designer on all 3 specials. Andrew Creek's CV in September confirmed under the Bridge code name they will continue to work on Who throughout May, June and July, returning as floor runner but also now being involved as a location assistant indeed. Creek had previously been spotted on location by Bristol fans. Okay, as someone present at the Bristol Doctor Who filming, I can confirm Andrew was there and he was indeed lovely to chat to throughout the whole day of shooting. Hopefully he comes back in the future. This CV also indicated Lauren Patty would be returning as second AD, with Charlie Campbell coming on board as a crowd second AD, presumably to help handle the scenes of crowd chaos between both Camden and in Bristol. The CV also lists Alex Moy as assistant location manager and Dan Wellstead as location manager for the specials. And as mentioned in one of our most recent videos, Liz Duffin's own CV update indicates that she would be returning as post-production supervisor after Series 13. It lists both herself and a full list of executive producers for the specials, including Russell T Davies, Judy Gardner, Jane Tranter, Phil Collinson and Joel Collins, a lineup as now has been officially revealed by the latest Doctor Who magazine. Vicky Dilo was also known to be coming on board as a block producer when a CV was updated in January, though it's not entirely clear if she was involved in the specials. The production diary segment of the most recent Doctor Who magazine notes us being involved in the first cut viewing for Special 2. CVs discovered by the Tardis Central team also indicate that Deborah Deloitte and Adrian Kirk were involved as dressing props in May and June, respectively, working under props master Nick Thomas. This is hardly surprising as Nick Thomas has worked on props master on his Dark Materials for the past 4 years, and has prior Who Universe experience, having performed the same role for several episodes of Torchwood Series 1. Oh, how time flies. We've all seen Stephen Fielding's CV, which, after his graphics work on Series 12 and 13, notes he has returned to work as graphic designer on at least one special. Given his previous work creating period storefronts for Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, we can't help but wonder if a certain toy shop storefront might be his work. In terms of filming dates, we know nothing of set filming, but quite a bit about location shoots. According to Rachel Talele, May 16th was just rehearsals at a Camden location, rather than actual recording. On May 17th, shooting was done in Camden, beginning of daytime filming of Tennant, Tate and Finney, King Collins and Cribbins, including a scene of Donna departing in the Tardis with the 14th Doctor. This then continued with a nighttime location involving a cab being driven by Sean Temple. On May 18th, Tennant filmed nighttime scenes at Camden with Yasmin Finney. Fans also made reports that Tate was seen filming during these scenes too. This night, set up the shots featuring prize machines was all seen with sightings made of a brand new sonic screwdriver. This filming continued until early in the following morning. On May 19th, Tate was filming at scenes at Wembley Stadium in the evening. Filming took place in an unknown location on May 27th for scene 49, of the first special, as a clapboard posted by Talele showed. On June 3rd, filming further took place on Axminster Road as part of the first of 5 night shoots on the road, with the other 4 nights being June 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. On the first night, unit vans and unit truck were involved. Unit soldiers were seen running past the house and in direction of what a prop sign details as a recreation ground. David Tennant and his stunt double were seen on location too, as were Tate and Finney. We know from a further clapboard posted by Talele that the night's filming features filming of scene 44 of episode 1, therefore giving a rough indication of when in Special 1 these scenes would come. A crowd of unit soldiers were then seen again on the 6th. As mentioned earlier, the Wrath Warriors were all seen for the first time. Fans did report seeing Tennant, Tate and the rest of Donna's family, minus Wilf, with scenes of Doctor rushing them all into a cab, along with pyrotechnics being involved, presumably including the shot seen in the teaser trailer of a unit truck being thrown into the air. As the second shoot continued in the morning of June 7th, the first sighting of a Meep was made with David's stunt double taking over film and seen driving a cab with Meep sat in the back. It's a funny image, and if we can try and find it, we'll put it on screen. The night of the 7th and 8th featured further filming of Yasmin and the Wrath Warriors, with unit attacking and ultimately being massacred and a drone being used to film some shots up in the air, naturally. Filming of the 9th featured the exploding of a unit jeep on the road. It then moved to the Sandleys at the top of Minster Road, where filming took place between Yasmin Finney's Rose and a young boy, remarking on a nearby pod that had crashed while other people looked into surprise, as well as police officers coming to investigate the pod, and then filming with unit soldiers at this location. Presumably this being used as a fictional recreation ground that the unit soldiers were seen rushing towards in earlier filming. Now, fans heard the boy saying to the pod, "It's empty, Rose, that means it got out. There's an alien on the loose, this is amazing." Rose then replies, "I'm gonna get my parents up." The setup would occur in Bristol on June 14th. Filming outside began on the 15th on Clare Street, as seen in the teaser. Tennant and Neil Patrick Harris were involved in this filming. Additionally, so was Catherine Tate, many supporting artists, a burning Mini Cooper, and what really looked remains of a burning aeroplane. The day also featured filming of Neil Patrick characters dancing with the chaos of the 14th Doctor, resonating with an unknown individual, which was very fun and that scene's hilarious. After a lunch break, filming on the 15th continued with Unit Soldiers and Donna and Wilf, with Wilf being doubled for by someone else, and then that scene that went viral of Neil Patrick Harris dancing with 14th Doctor. We'll put it on screen now. On the 16th, filming moved to Fox Toy Shop on Broad Street, with the surrounding building made to look more antique and early 1900s cars brought onto location also, as were supporting artists dressed in vintage clothing. David and Catherine were both seen filming on the street with green screens raised on the street, proving to hide more of the anachronistic buildings further down the road, along with any fans who would be otherwise seen in the shots wearing equally out-of-place clothing. One of the key scenes filming this day was a pair leaving the Tardis parked in a small alley and walking around to the toy shop. Thanks to eagle-eyed fans who spotted a clapperboard, we know that one of these scenes filmed on the day was for Special 3, Scene 25. That of the Doctor and Donna walking down the street towards the toy shop. A photo of Chanya Bun also shows another clapperboard from the day that shows Scene 1 of the third special was filmed on this day in Bristol as well. We know that scenes 9, 10A, 11A and 12A of the Special 3 were filmed on June 30th, thanks to Chanya's Insta post. Filming is also known to have taken place on Scene 99 for the first special on July 25th. Again, a clapboard confirmation, and if we can find these, we'll put them on screen. Now, Special 2 remains a real mystery, but we do at least know from Kingsley's since deleted photograph, with a cheeky Matt Smith Photoshop, he has been filming out on location. Our current suspicions are that it may have been some filming overlap with Talele at the Camden location, but we have nothing solid to confirm this yet. Suspicions also exist that Mark Trent is an editor on Special 3, with Chanya Bun posting about editing work with Trent on July 11th and July 29th. However, as the two have worked together a few times, it is not entirely certain on what the two were editing. So, the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who is looking very exciting. With filming finished and post-production in full swing, we're watching the news about Ncuti Gatwa's Series 14. As such, Russell T Davies and the creators are all posting and hyping that up, hence the recent companion announcement. However, when will we learn more about the 60th? Right now, I imagine it will go into 2023. A longer trailer will likely come sometime in 2023, but we'll need to wait and see. And that's all we know thus far about the Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials. We'll be sure with plenty more news to come very soon. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. But for now, I've been Jack here on Tardis Central, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.